very shocked, which is why I do this channel, is to try different stuff. And so whoever advised me to record this, I'm very, very grateful. Thank you. Welcome back to another reaction video, and today we're checking out an artist that I know absolutely zero, zilch, nothing about. And it's because it's a request that came in on one of my live Twitch streams. If you'd like to take part in those, please join us every Friday at 1 p.m. Arizona time. Work out what that means for you in real money. But very excited for this one. Have a good feeling. So I thought, let me do a filming of it and get it up on YouTube if the YouTube gods allow. This artist or group is called Ladrones. The song's called Altar. I'm excited and I'm hoping for a positive experience, because then you never know. Maybe we get a playlist going. Anyway, Ladrones Altar official video. Let's see what you got.
La muerte, todavía no es mi hora, déjame volver a jugar mi suerte. Sé que mi madre llora porque añora solo el volver a verme. Qué duros esos días que no había comida ni agua caliente. Qué amarga es la derrota, yo no tuve de otra. O están conmigo o están en mi contra. Ni el respeto ni la lealtad se compran. No tienen huevos, pero aquí hay de sobra. Hacer el mal y eso ya es cosa mía. A nadie más voy a culpar, nadie me entendería. Ya no están, no se muere quien se va. Si lo pienso olvidar, un andar, nunca los voy a olvidar.
Okay, let's take a little minute over here. This is bananas, man. Allow me a minute of your time. I promise we'll get back to the music. There are a number of things that are fantastic about this. So you see, sometimes when people talk about bringing culture into music, they really are talking about language. And so when you sing in a different language and you put it over kind of a standard template of musical style, it's very interesting. It's very cool. But then there's something that can happen when you start influencing rhythms, tempos, techniques. That's when you start to really bring in cultural elements. So this is this like Mexican prog metal fusion with a bit of what sounds like traditional music to me, at least rhythms. That gallop, that's going to be present in a lot of this. And even down to the way, and thank God for the forming techniques, because there is just a little bit of that finger picking style in there, which is tremendous because it's processed and put in through a traditional prog and metal way, right? So then when you have those older styles mixed with more modern techniques, you get something quite special. And this is fantastic. It's trying to be its own thing. Sometimes it's easy for artists, and I don't know them, so apologies if I'm speaking out of turn, but if they are a newer artist, or at least newly big or kind of exploding, because it seems to be, I just clicked off, it seems to be that this song has a ton of views on it. So yeah, it's easy for them to fall into the traps of doing what is expected while balancing the fight to do what you want, which is original and clean and new. And I absolutely am on board with everything they're doing here. A lot of prog stuff that you'll hear, there is a cool, one of the things that's definitive outside of the weird time signatures and some of the intricacies is there's a percussive nature of the guitar. So when you're doing something acoustically, you hear that really anyway, especially with the tapping, especially if you have a stand-up upright bass or cello or something like that. But there is something very percussive about hitting those strings and finger picking them, which adds to the complexity of what the drum is always doing, which is a really, really nice touch. I'm a massive fan, very shocked, which is why I do this channel, is to try different stuff. And so whoever advised me to record this, I'm very, very grateful. Thank you.
Y este tema se lo dedico a los que ya no están conmigo. En las malas y en las peores te das cuenta de quién está contigo. No todo está perdido, no todo está podrido. No se muere quien se va, muere quien está en el olvido. He llorado pero no he caído. El alcohol me ha ahogado por los que han partido. Su recuerdo jamás se borra de mi mente. En el corazón los llevamos para siempre.
Oh, triplets, baby.
Nos han visto muy cerca la muerte. Otros no tuvieron la misma suerte.
There's that gallop.
A veces solo te toca ser fuerte, aunque no puedas y deba dolerte. Ya no están, no se muere quien se va. Si no pienso olvidar un altar, nunca los voy a olvidar, carnal. Gritaré por vida.
Oh.
Y estos ladrones, arriba la L, ya, o todavía no, corridos pesados, desde México.
That's absolute bananas insanity. What a very, very, very cool song and a very cool take. Get used to their name because you're going to hear it a lot, and deservingly so. That's awesome. I mean, to have a breakdown like that where, again, you still hear those gallops, you hear that instrumentation. There's a lot of layering happening because there's only so many people in the video, and you can see some of the guitar has, I think the one of them is like a 7 or 8 string, and then you've got the 12 string, which is the doubled up strings that adds that octave, that harmonic to what they're doing, creates a really good sound. But to have that breakdown piece where the perceived silence in the middle isn't the silence of the room, it's that tapping and that percussive element that we spoke about earlier. Sometimes, God, you gotta love when a plan comes together. That was phenomenal. Send more immediately. Put it right into my veins. Need more. Until the next one, please be safe, be nice to each other, and have a damn good day.